Right now, there are Canadians logging into crypto exchanges that have already had their licenses revoked by the federal government, and they have no idea. In the first quarter of 2026, FINTRAC shut down 47 crypto businesses operating in Canada. And if your exchange is one of them, your money could be at serious risk. I'm your Crypto Compass. Let's get your bearings. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly which exchanges are legally registered to operate in Canada right now, how to verify any platform in under 2 minutes, and the one red flag, that means you should move your money today. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to run a 2-minute safety check on any Canadian crypto platform and whether the one you're using right now made the cut. Most people have never heard of FINTRAC. That's the Financial Transactions and Reports Analysis Centre of Canada, the federal agency responsible for tracking money laundering and terrorist financing. Every crypto exchange operating in Canada is legally required to register with FINTRAC as a money services business, or MSB. Here's what changed in 2026. The maximum penalty for violating FINTRAC rules jumped from $500,000 to $20 million per violation. That is a 40 times increase. The government is no longer treating crypto compliance failures as a cost of doing business. In Q1 2026 alone, FINTRAC revoked 47 crypto MSB registrations. In the same period, they hit a platform called Cryptomus with a $126 million fine and hit KuCoin with $14 million. These are not warning letters. They are the largest enforcement actions in Canadian crypto history. The question isn't whether Canada is serious about crypto regulation anymore. It's whether your exchange made the cut. And I'm going to show you how to find out in about 2 minutes. But first, let me explain the 2 layers of Canadian crypto oversight because they're different and both matter. There are 2 separate regulatory bodies you need to know about. The first is FINTRAC. That's the federal layer, and it covers anti-money laundering compliance. Every crypto platform operating in Canada needs FINTRAC registration. Full stop. The second layer is the OSC, the Ontario Securities Commission, or its provincial equivalent where you live. If an exchange lets you trade crypto tokens that qualify as securities, which covers most altcoins, they also need to be registered as a restricted dealer with Canadian securities regulators. Here's why both layers matter. A platform can have FINTRAC registration, but not securities registration, and that means they're operating in a gray zone for anything beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum. In a bear market, that gray zone is exactly where regulators accelerate enforcement. The platforms with both registrations right now, Coinbase Canada, Newton, Wealthsimple Crypto, Kraken Canada, and Bitbuy and Coinsquare, which are now under Robinhood Canada's umbrella after the WonderFi acquisition closed in June 2026. These are the 5 platforms where your money is sitting inside Canada's regulated financial system. Now, let me show you the exact steps to verify any platform yourself. Step 1. Go to fintrac-canafe.gc.ca. That's FINTRAC-CANAFE.gc.ca. Click on the MSB registry. Type in the name of your exchange. If it's not there, or if the registration shows revoked, that is a serious red flag and you should stop trading on that platform immediately. Step 2. Go to osc.ca and search the registered entity list. If your exchange is trading altcoins and isn't on the OSC list, that's the gray zone I mentioned, meaning they may be operating without securities authorization. Step 3. Look for the OSC No Action Letter or Restricted Dealer Registration on the exchange's own website. Every legitimate platform publishes this. If you can't find it, ask their support team directly. How they answer that question will tell you a lot about how seriously they take compliance. 2 minutes, 3 steps. That is all it takes to know whether your money is on a regulated platform or not. Now, I promised I'd tell you why those 47 platforms failed, because understanding the pattern will help you spot the next one before FINTRAC does. The 47 platforms that lost their FINTRAC registration in Q1 2026 had a few things in common. Most were running peer-to-peer or over-the-counter desks without proper Know Your Customer procedures, meaning they were moving money without verifying who was on either end of the transaction. Many had no verifiable Canadian address. They were serving Canadian users from overseas servers, which is exactly the pattern FINTRAC was targeting. A few were operating unlicensed crypto ATM networks, which is why Canada is also in the process of banning unregistered crypto ATMs entirely. Here are the 3 red flags that should make you pause. Red flag number 1, no verifiable Canadian address or phone number on their website. Red flag number 2, no mention of FINTRAC registration anywhere. No registration number, no compliance page, nothing. Red flag number 3, they're offering significantly higher yields or lower fees than every regulated competitor. If the economics don't work for a licensed compliant business, they probably aren't one. If your exchange has any of those 3 flags, move your coins to a regulated platform before you do anything else. This is not about market timing. It's about whether your account exists at all in 6 months. This is the question everyone wants answered, and I want to give you the honest answer. It depends. In most FINTRAC enforcement actions, the platform is given a wind-down period, and if you act quickly, you can withdraw your assets. But that window can be short, and if the exchange is also insolvent, which some of the revoked ones were, withdrawals get frozen, and the process of recovering your funds can take months or years through courts. Unlike your bank account, crypto sitting on an exchange is not covered by Canada's deposit insurance. There is no CDI backstop for crypto. If the exchange folds and the assets are gone, they are gone. This is why the registered platforms matter. Coinbase Canada, Newton, Wealthsimple Crypto. They hold assets in segregated custody. That means your coins are legally yours, not the company's assets. Even if the company runs into trouble, your holdings are ring-fenced. The bear market is historically the highest risk window for exchange failures. When prices drop, weaker platforms lose trading revenue and start cutting corners on compliance and custody. The platforms that have been through OSC, restricted dealer registration, had to prove their custody model, their compliance infrastructure, and their capital reserves before they were allowed to operate. That process weeds out the ones that can't survive a down cycle. If this video is helping you get a clear picture of where your money actually stands, hitting subscribe takes about 2 seconds, and it means you'll catch the next one. I cover Canadian crypto every week, the regulations, the platforms, and what it all means for your money. I'll see you in the next one. Here's what I want you to do after this video. 1. Go to fintrac-canafe.gc.ca and search your exchange. 2. Go to IEAC.ca and confirm it's on the registered entity list. 3. Find the compliance page on your exchange's own website and confirm they publish their registration status. If you're already on Coinbase Canada, Newton, Wealthsimple Crypto, Bitbuy, or Kraken Canada, you're on a regulated platform right now. You don't need to do anything except keep your login details secure. If you're using anything else, take 5 minutes to run the check. The 47 platforms that were shut down weren't a secret. Their FINTRAC status was publicly available the whole time. The difference between the people who lost money and the people who didn't was one search. Here's the bottom line. Canada is building one of the strictest crypto regulatory frameworks in the world. FINTRAC penalties are now at $20 million per violation. 47 platforms got shut down in a single quarter. The OSC requires full disclosure, segregated custody, and capital reserves from every registered exchange. That is actually good news, because it means the platforms still standing have been through serious scrutiny. If your money is on Coinbase Canada, Newton, Wealthsimple Crypto, Bitbuy, or Kraken Canada, it's in a regulated custody-backed account inside Canada's financial system. If it's anywhere else, do the 2-minute check I walked you through right now while this video is still open. If this helped, subscribe and hit the bell. I publish 2 Canadian crypto videos every week. And drop a comment below. Which exchange are you on? And did it pass the check? I read every single one.